hurricane, a tidal wave. Essence perfect, life looks brilliant. Give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. Yeah, you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Get you out of my hand again. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's like I've won my final war without a fight. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. I know you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized.
Please note.
Never gonna stop, never gonna change, never gonna do the things you say. I run my own way to get there. Pulls a coin that I don't seem to care. In the air, no more crowd, just the opposite kind of few clouds. So tell me this time is coming for the sake of all your lies. Why don't you try to be wise? Now that I need you, why?
Just to feel like I'm fading. And though my heart breaks, I beat it down. I've crossed the line just to tell you. Don't lead the way, don't even say that I drown with a try to play in the rain. I feel like I'm fading.
Ready to fight, ready to go, that's my final word. Second chances, a gift that just gets one. Calling a game, pushing my brain with the candlelight. I catch my breath and let it burn, 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 burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself. And burn it all again, it's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong, let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Japanese Wrestling Update. I am your co-host, Andre C. Right over here, it's the peaceful princess herself. It's Melball. How you doing, Melball?
You know, you're right. I didn't choose violence today. It has been pretty peaceful.
There you go.
I'm
Well,
doing great.
you were doing this, so that's why I said peaceful princess.
Well, this is my thing, right? This is my jam. This is my vibe. We can go from here. We can go to here.
I'm more like this, like Mark style, like this.
Who?
Mark, our friend Mark Talks Wrestling. This, if you do it like this, supposedly
That's
it means
true. That's true.
it means something else if you do it like this. It's F you.
That's something I don't.
It means F you over
I was
in
going to
English.
say it feels the movement feels like it.
That's why
We're not-
Saber would always go like this at people. Go at people.
That kind of makes sense. He has a dickhead, right? No,
Yeah.
but from here we can go to finger hearts, right? Love of my life.
Bobby
Plus-
Stats in the chat.
Bobby. Hope you're
So
doing
how-
well, my friend. Hello to Diane.
Hello, Diane. So Melba, how are you this fine Friday evening?
She's fracking cold, man.
What are you talking about? It's beautiful out.
I know, but I can't manage my body temperature now, can I?
True.
So I'm cold. I'm kind of like, you're going to see me start moving around a little bit in this show just to stay warm because I am right next to a window.
I
Um,
just figured. I
but
figured
I'm
it was the
doing pretty
drugs.
good.
I figured it was the drugs.
No, the drugs don't make me like twitchy. We know this. They just make me loud. Love you, Bobby. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a pretty chill day. I've been doing some like editing, recording, getting some screen caps done for some stuff that we're going to be doing in the new year. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. Work today. It was a good day at work,
Mm,
and now came home, got this show all done it up. Found even more news this evening that I had to input into the show. So yeah,
mm,
it's been a
oh,
good day. Been a good day, but now
yay.
yeah.
But now what, Andre? But
But now we're
now
gonna talk
what?
about some very depressing things for me. That's how we're gonna lead the show off with some depressing.
Oh,
Oh, Bobby likes us. Thank you, Bobby. I at least one person likes me.
rude,
But I
rude.
assume everybody that knows me hates me. Come on.
I mean, would we keep hanging out with you if we hated you, my guy?
Well, I drive you places, so maybe.
If I didn't like you, I wouldn't be able to be around you, bud.
I know, I'm kidding.
Come, come on now. Come
All
on now.
right,
You are the most indiscreet person I have ever met in my life,
I'm
though.
getting better.
You are.
I'm
But
not as bad as someone else. Mr. The new Mr. Mike in our horde.
he, he, he is worser.
I'm not the worst anywhere, which makes me happy. Let's get into it.
News, news.
Let's update you guys on all the Japanese wrestling that there is to talk about, at
Yeah.
least that I can find. And sad news.
Yeah.
Mr. Hanare has suffered a knee injury, which did take him out of the final night of B Block action, along with fellow stablemate Callum Newman also getting injured. So he's out for the foreseeable future. And Great O'Khan making an announcement earlier today. The tag titles are going to be vacated.
I didn't hear that. I knew about the injuries. I kind of figured that the vacation was going to be coming, though, because that means that the injury is serious. That's
Nothing
unfortunate.
official as of New Japan's website yet. I've been checking,
Mm.
but Okan did make a statement saying Okan announced that the IWGP Tag titles would be vacated. Additionally, their scheduled match against the Young Bucks at Wrestle Dynasty has been canceled. So whoever has the tag titles after the 4th, I guess it's going to go face the Young Bucks. So yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so awful. Oh, that's going to be awful because you know it's going to come down to the showdown of whoever it is going to win. And you know the Bucks are winning.
Or it's
Win the
whoever
night
wins the
before and then lose the night after to the Bucks. It's like, does it
or
really matter?
or you can just do whoever wins the tag league can face the Bucks for the vacant titles on the 5th.
It, it's I don't think that's any better because we still know that the Bucks are going to win.
Never know. They might not
Yes,
win.
cry face.
They might lose. You never know. Okada might, or no, Gato might get some balls. Might grow some balls. You never know. You never know.
When he gets some new shoes, he'll probably find some new balls. He's not found new shoes. He's not going to find new balls. No, no. Well, unfortunately, we know wherever AEW is kind of concerned, they are going to end up in that upper and better hand and better standing in comparison to whoever they are with. It doesn't really matter who right now. And
Mm-hmm.
like, am I mad about it? Sure. Is it smart business though? Yeah. AEW is the bigger company, so it makes sense to have titles on other people so that they can bring attention to. I would love to see that match, but I don't. I've accepted the fate of the titles in that they are probably going to end up on the Bucks, and
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with skill or entertainment, and anything like that, because we know the match is going to be great regardless of who wins. It's just we know where Tony Khan is concerned, and where championships are concerned, and where Bucks are concerned. We know that they don't typically walk away empty-handed or without getting the upper hand first, and the upper hand in this situation, unfortunately, is them winning those titles.
Yeah. And again, just like the junior tag division, anything can happen because, hey, you work your ass off. You win a goddamn tournament, and this still doesn't matter because they make it a 4-team match at Wrestle Kingdom. Really, TMDK can just walk out at the end of this tournament and go, we got pinned. We want a rematch. And maybe that becomes, it's either, we'll talk about it in a minute who the people are, but one of the two teams, then it's just like, hey, let's add like 6 other teams and we get this. Maybe the Rambo is going to be for the tag titles. It'll be a tag team Rambo. I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
Sounds so frustrated. I'm so sorry, my friend.
Oh, man. So, with Hinari now out injured, this match was announced only a few days ago as an add-on match for Strong Style Evolved. It is Hiromu and Teton versus Hinari and Jacob Austin Young. So,
Yay. Teton.
Yeah, Teton. So, but who replaces Hinari now? Because Hinari is out. So, could you see maybe, is it going to be TJP? No, TJP's in the 4-way.
I was going to say TJP and Akira are out. This is why I was saying they need more juniors in this team.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Because now
saying.
look what happened.
Well, Akira's technically available. He just lives in Japan. And yes, I agree. Fly Jeff Cobb over to replace Hinari in this match. Just have it be Jeff Cobb and
Look at the two guys he's against, though.
that'd be awesome.
He's got like a junior and barely a heavy in Hiromu going against Jeff Cobb, who's his leg might be a junior, and it has Jacob Austin Young, who is also huge.
He's a solid heavyweight. Like Jay's a solid heavyweight, which is crazy. So, and it's already like this match on paper as it was listed was already an insane mismatch. Let alone if you add the Giant or like, but like, and I would say should be Newman, but Newman's out hurt now. So
is this maybe an opportunity for United Empire to potentially? I know that they just brought on the new guy in Jacob Austin Young, but could be maybe debuting a junior help you out with this situation? Again, I would like to see the odd number of juniors and heavyweights in each team just so that the tags and singles are all kind of covered, right? Why were you looking all devilish?
or Jeff Cobb makes a phone call to his old tag team partner. You already work with UE once this year. You don't like him.
Who?
He's a former television.
Hedwig who?
He's a former TV champion.
I'm drawing a blank right now, man.
Matt
And
Riddle.
it's definitely because of the drugs.
Matt Riddle.
Ew, why? The drugs were working. Jesus, no. I'm good. We don't need to see that. Why would you even find the audacity to suggest that?
Because I'm evil.
Sir.
Because I'm pure evil. Come on.
We've already gotten evil in New Japan. He's doing bad enough.
No, we need pure evil. Not just evil. We need pure evil.
What do you think we have?
We have like kind of evil, but we need pure evil in Matt Riddle.
No, I think we're good. We're good. Don't listen.
Oh, Bobby Stats is with you, Mel.
Yes, because he's smart.
Well, he just debuted in TNA.
Good for him. He can stay there. I'm sure they're good. They're good. He can stay there because also Impact is not really the one affiliated with New Japan too much anyway. It's more ROH. So like I don't know who uh uh who's a junior who could is Leo Rush still technically a part of Chaos, or has he
Technically,
abandoned
yeah.
that ship?
I don't know. But there is one person in the United States, if they can get Tony Khan to agree to it, that is still United Empire affiliated, that is not named Osprey.
Oh, Mark.
Yes, Mark Davis, and he is in the United States. He's been working in the States,
It's
so
true.
he'll be at Dynamite on the Wednesday. So maybe he just makes a trek to California for the Friday, or no, this is on a
I
Sunday for the
mean,
following Sunday for Drunk Style Evolved. Let's go.
Tony Khan flew Mina Shirakawa across the fracking world for a run-in. So, like, yeah, I wouldn't
He
doubt
flew
that
her to
he could
Canada.
afford it.
He flew her to Canada for a run.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, hey, I mean, benefited us. We got to see Mina Shirakawa. But, like, I'm just saying, it's plausible where the money is concerned.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do it and like you don't have a Callum Newman, if you don't want to fly O'Con over, like if he doesn't really want to fly, because it could be O'Con taking the spot, because he could just fly over and do it. Um, but to maybe save yourself a little something, maybe call Tony and say, "Hey, can we get Mark Davis for this Sunday pay per view? Because it's on a Sunday,
Yeah.
so the
And I bet that
15th."
JJ there and Davis would probably have great chemistry together.
Yeah, again, and it's still UE, and Davis like has looked good in his return matches, so I could see it again. I think it'd be a nice little run for New Japan too to get him in, just to do a
Mhm.
little pop in there. So I don't know, just an
Yeah.
idea. It's an idea.
It's it's better than some stuff that we've seen. So yeah,
So
steal it, please.
let's talk about the World Tag League that just wrapped up its block matches, and this Sunday is I
Mhm.
think Sunday or Monday. I can't remember. Sunday or
Is it
Monday.
technically Sunday night, perhaps?
It might be Sunday, Monday, March. I can't remember. I'm checking the date right now. Well, technically the 12th. No, not the 12th. That's not right. My brain.
I was gonna
The
say
8th.
that.
Yes. So it is Sunday morning for us / Sunday evening in
Yeah.
Japan. We are getting the finals of the World Tag League. And the finals are set. So here is the A Block's final tally. And in the final match, it all came down to here Bishamon taking on Gabe Kidd and Sonata, the War Dog, and the War Dogs were victorious. Neither of us picked this team to win because
No,
I just
I
don't
knew there
like
would be a
Sonata's shirt.
problem.
I don't like Sonata with the belly shirts and shit. I don't get it.
You know what though? I mean, it's different. And like, look how much personality has emerged from him
Mm,
in the he has an effortless heel vibe about him. I know he wants to be face because it's probably a lot more marketable to be face because you're the good guy. You probably make more merch sales and stuff. But the fact of the matter is he's just a good bad guy. He
probably
works
great.
better as a heel.
Mm,
And pairing him in his kind of cool as a cucumber kind of attitude with the absolute polar opposite in the unhinged and feralness with Gabe Kidd, it freaking works. It like oddly works so well. Their matches have been so good. It's crazy. Who would have thought?
yeah,
And War
like,
Dogs are doing pretty good for merch too. I don't know if you've been noticing in the crowd. Lots of War Dog shirts and banners.
but all I can think of him when he's wearing the shirt like that is what is he trying to do? Be Thekla?
I mean, the blonde hair, the sunglasses, the crop tops, it would check. It would
Yeah,
check out.
but man
And
has
like, no shame. Come on, same guy, man. I'm trying to emulate the girl too.
yeah, but Sonata, honestly, he's really in a matter of like 2-3 weeks has turned me around on him again. Like just
Right?
this past year and a half, 2 years of just and he's growing his beard back. You see the stubble's coming out. He's
And the
not.
blonde. I love
Oh
it.
God, I'm so happy that he's
Mhm.
returning to his old look. Not, I don't want him to go back to that stupid ass neck beard in the way it was. It
Or dyeing the beard.
dye the beard all you want, but just
No, it looked
don't
ridiculous.
just having your only part of your beard under here does not look good. You look like a weird Japanese Amish guy at that point, and it's weird.
Dear the culture clash on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, he's
But yeah,
his new look is really, really nice. I mean, I don't really care about the crop top. It's just kind of top there at that
I'm
point.
just joking around with it, but yeah.
I mean, and like, come on now. I'm always in crop tops. It's the middle of winter.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
I'm this team has really and the best thing for Sonata was Jake Lee getting hurt because this was Jake Lee's spot.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And I wonder if Jake Lee didn't get hurt, would this have even happened?
No,
Would he still be
no,
in just five guys?
I don't know if he'd be in just five guys, but I know he wouldn't be in the War Dogs because this Jake Lee would have had this exact spot. This was the
Mhm.
Mad Bastards block to win. But now it's the Mad Handsome block. Mad Handsome's block to win. I don't actually know what their tag team is, but I'm calling them Mad Handsome.
Mad Handsome works.
Yeah.
Oh, it works. I don't know if you've followed Sonata on his social medias and stuff, but he's been a lot more active since joining the War Dogs. But the War Dogs are also extremely active.
Mhm.
Although I don't know if you've noticed, Finley's been a little quiet on his. I
Yeah,
wonder if
I
he's
don't. But
ramping up
again,
for something.
but I think it's also the fact that he hasn't been featured much on New Japan either. That's part with the
Yeah,
World Tag League. He's not. And I think that's part of it. He's letting Gabe Kidd and letting Sonata and
it's
those guys
true.
take the forefront of it. Let them be the ones that
Mhm.
thing, and then he can post when he returns on. Because I feel like he's going to end up in a match on Sunday.
Mm,
So when
I
he
hope so.
returns on
Or
Sunday,
at
going
least
to the road,
showing up.
yeah,
He's
and
got
then
to
the
be
road
there.
yeah, so he'll have something and then he'll return to it. I think he's just quiet it down while your boys, because there's been crazy social media from both Gabe Kidd and Sonata, them on the
Mhm.
having the drinks together there, heading for the finals. Just some great shots.
Yeah, it's been
So
very, very much a joy and treat for me to watch.
let's talk about the World Tag League B block because wow, this final day, I actually read about it. I haven't gotten a chance to watch yet because it's been a minute. So, um, yeah. So we got in. Naito and Hiromu won their final match by forfeit due to Hanare pulling out. So I got to pull it up the numbers, but they won their
Mhm.
final match forfeit, right? So sorry.
Okay.
I apologize for not having things ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm bad at my job. You see this every week. I'm bad at my job. We all know that. Sorry. So yeah, I'm just trying to pull up the block number. So block B. So you had Naito and Hiromu moving to 10 points. And Okada and Hanare were at 10 points, but they forfeited, and if it's a forfeit loss, so automatic removal from the finals.
Mhm.
Toriano and Bolton Oleg, who do have a win over Naito and Hiromu, who then go in and win their match to go to 10 points. You're like, oh, so the comedy duo is going to the finals. But no, because El Presidente can't take the stick out of his ass enough to beat Evil and loses to him and his partner Jado, the Jackdo, whatever you want to call him, suck out loud with Hiroshi Tanahashi missing a high fly flow leading to the finish, and Evil and Ren Narita winning to go to 10 points, who have the tiebreaker over Bolton, Oleg, and Toriano. But Naito and Hiromu have the tiebreaker over Evil and Narita. So we have a three-way tie. We have a three-way tie here in the.
What was rhetorical, my God?
Yeah. So yeah, Yano and Bolton have the win over Naito and Hiromu. Evil and Narita have the win over Yano and Bolton, and then Naito and Hiromu have the win over Evil and Narita. So again, three-way tie. The tiebreakers don't help. So we get a three-way main event on the same show that all three teams worked on, because Naito and Hiromu did work an opening tag match. So we immediately go into a three-way match. Tornado tag rules. I can't wait to watch this.
Oh, me neither. That's going to be fantastic. I know what I'm doing tonight.
Everybody's crazy. Everybody's fighting. Everything is crazy. Yeah, dude. And so Hiromu gets handcuffed at one point in this match by House of Torture because they're dickheads. But in the end, so again, so they ended up handcuffing Narita and Evil on the outside to keep them out of the match. In the end, Naito gets the tornado inside cradle pin, the tornado DDT into the inside cradle on Oleg to get the win, to win the triple threat tiebreaker and go to the finals.
It's insane.
So Mel, you are 1 for 2 on your picks, and I am 0 for 2 on mine.
Yay! I still feel that story that I had originally thought of with Naito and Hiromu versus Shingo and Tsuji was better.
Mhm.
But these two versus Sonata and Gabe Kidd. Interesting. That's going to be an interesting story, obviously, because there's the history with Sonata being a part of LIJ. Look at him just hot potatoing himself around factions. LIJ, just 4 guys, just 5 guys, just 4 guys, just 5 guys.
Just 3 guys right now.
Bullet Club. It's crazy. But to see that story is going to come back around again, and we've kind of seen it played in the kind of oddness where Sonata was kind of that like charisma vacuum, and Naito kind of struggled a little bit to make that feud something interesting. With Gabe Kidd kind of fueling Sonata right now, I feel like this is going to be a really, really good showdown.
I can't wait to actually, like, this is not the final I would have wanted before the tournament started, but this is a final that I'm very happy to see, even though I wanted Team Decay in the final, who got screwed in this tournament. I'm sorry. They 6 points. 6 points. They only got 6 points in this tournament. I'm sorry. Fuck you, New Japan.
Uh-oh. Andre's mad. Tell us how you feel, man.
Oh, I'm very mad. But yeah, dude. But again, this is going to be a very interesting final to see LIJ versus the War Dogs here, to see who goes on to face NA for the tag titles, either at Wrestle Kingdom or the Young Bucks at Wrestle Dynasty. We don't know. Dude, it could be Zayn. Dude, Zayn and Taguchi could get into the Wrestle Kingdom match for all we know, because rules don't apply according to the junior division.
Always fired up. I love it.
We'll talk about one team that will not be in that because somebody's got a match. We'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, so World Tag, I think, was a pretty good success this year. while breaking my heart, also made me super interested in two teams that I wasn't super interested in going into this tournament. So,
And that's the small victories that we get out of professional wrestling, isn't it?
very small. Very
Hey, it's better than nothing, right?
sure. So let's go talk about, since we talked about the World Tag League, let's talk about the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, because that's wrapping up this weekend too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Blue Block, we have our top three teams with Restart, Natsupoi, and Sirianu winning the Blue Goddess block. Yes. Are you happy about that, Mel?
Not really.
Why not?
Cosmic Angels had kind of been on a bit of a downward spiral for this girl right here. I love Natsupoi as an individual wrestler, and I love Sirianu as a wrestler. I'm not necessarily needing to see them with another freaking belt or another opportunity at belts. There's so many other teams in this company. Why are we giving Natsupoi, who's already the Wonder of Stardom champion and one of the Artists of Stardom champions, and Sirianu, who's already also an Artist of Stardom champion, why do they need a chance at the Goddess of Stardom championships? They don't. There's so many other teams in that block that were worthy. Why?
I agree with you. I agree with you. Oh, and too, Bobby saying he was rooting for Team DKD. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Team DK forever. I should have a Team DK sign behind me, but you know, life.
Strikes are fun.
Money sucks. Just trying to get shit here is impossible right now in Canada. So yeah, Natsupoi and Sirianu with 12 points to win the blue block, and then in second place you have the Crazy Tiger Girls of Starlight Kid and Susie Suzuki with 11 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then in third place, the final position going into the playoffs is Wingori, Hanan, and Saida with 9 points, who did tie with Star Fox's Mei Sarah and Kohaku, and along with Hate Supreme in Momo Watanabe and Tekla, but did get the win by tiebreakers by beating both those teams in the blocks. So yeah, Wingori moving on here. So yeah.
Interesting. Been noticing a bit of an evolution with Ida's look lately. I'm kind of digging it. She's going away from like some of the brighter colors and kind of going into a little bit like in her hair, not in her gear. Her gear is still bright, and I love it. But her look is evolving a little bit, and I'm very much enjoying watching it.
Yeah. And then to round out the blue block, we have Devil Princess, which is Rina and Azusa Inaba with 8 points. And you have Sakura Namon, which is Yuna Mizumori and Aya Sakura with 6 points. And then Reckless Fantasy, which is Wakisuyama and Ryan with 4 points. And then Team Classroom, Hina and Lady C, also with 4 points, but technically in last due to being beaten by Reckless Fantasy.
What? So odd. I mean, go Waka.
Yeah. Waka is in second last place. She didn't come in last. Yes.
Yay, Waka! Waka.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions here. So,
Okay.
tomorrow is the block semifinal, which is Crazy Tiger Girls versus Wingori. Who wins this match, in your opinion?
Between Suzu and Starlight Kid and Ida and Hanan?
Mm-hmm.
Suzu and Starlight Kid. I feel like they just have a little bit more of that veteranness in them, that they're going to be able to just edge out over that very dominant team of Wingori.
Okay, I'm going with Wingori because I'm picking with my heart, not my head. I've been on the Saida train since I started watching Stardom a couple years ago.
It's true. It's true.
And so that would create a Crazy Tiger Girls versus Restart match for you, and a Wingori versus Restart match for me. Who is your pick in the blue block finals then?
And between Cosmic
Crazy,
Angels there and
Crazy Tiger Girls. Yeah,
Suzu.
yeah, that would be your block final.
Now I'm on my head and my heart. My head is saying they're going to give it to Cosmic Angels, but my heart is saying Suzu and Starlight Kid. You know what? I'm going to say, I'm going to reason that it would be more logical to have Suzu and Starlight Kid go over because they are coming coming to the end of this year, having just started a faction. Yes, May Sarah has the high speed title, but they've had Suzu go after a couple titles and unfortunately not be successful in that. I believe Starlight Kid has also gone after a title, hasn't she?
She
Also,
has her
yeah.
Spark Joshi belt.
I might be thinking of something different. Anyway, they only have one title in the faction right now. It would
One in the
help
company.
them a lot.
One in the
Yeah,
company.
it would make more sense to me to do a positive build with them because Cosmic Angels doesn't need it.
True. So I have Wingori versus Cosmic Angels in the finals, or in
Mhm.
the blue block final. I'm again from my heart, Wingori. I'm saying Wingori to the finals. Let's elevate the former New Blood champions and get them into the final. Okay, so you have
Yeah.
Chris Tech Girls going into the final. I have Wingori.
Mhm.
So let's move over to the red block, which is being decided this weekend too.
Mhm.
So
Oh no.
in first place, we have Fukuoka Double Crazy, Hazuki, and Kaguma going automatically into that red block final, and then with 14 points. And you have High Mate, which is Micah and Hanako. It's HAI, then the word high, like getting high, and then mate, MATE. So High Mate. Micah and Hanako also with 14 points, but did lose to FWC in the block round, so the FWC did get a tiebreaker there. And finally,
Mhm.
8 points is BMI 2000, Netsuga Tora and Raka coming into this. In third place, what is your pick in the red block semifinals, Mel? Or do you want me to give mine first?
Yeah.
High mate, let's go.
Oh man. What? This is conflicting.
You like all
This
three
is
teams.
worse than the last block. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. What the hell? Do I go with my girl crush and the person who I felt was served shittily this year in Micah? Because Hanako has also had a great year. But then Natsuko Tora has also kind of gotten the Kenta stick of the year. The Rock has been doing pretty good. Mm. You know what? I'm going to go against you just for the sake of
Hello,
hello,
Andreas.
Andreas. I'm going to go for the opposite of you just for the sake of having argument. I'm going to go with BMI 2000. I'm going to go with my hate.
All right, and so we get I get a final, a Fukuoka Double Crazy versus High Mate, and you get a final, a red block final of Fukuoka Double Crazy versus BMI 2000. I'm going to pick mine, and it's Fukuoka Double Crazy going on to the finals against Wingori. Mel, what's your
I'm
pick?
go I'm gonna stick with hate. I feel like Hazuki and Kaguma need to be doing something else right now. I feel that this is a little bit of a distraction. I feel that there's a bigger story, or at least there should be a bigger story, specifically coming with Hazuki in the next little while. So I think the Goddess of Stardom tournament is just delaying that, especially with her match against Mercedes. Yeah, yeah. I just feel like FWC they have things that are pulling them elsewhere, whereas I feel like both Hanako and Micah and Natsuko Tora and Ruaka all have see what I did there? I did your LIJ thing.
Oh,
but with
Andreas
Ace.
is leaving. Sad.
Oh, bye, Andreas. Enjoy your side quest. Um, yeah, I feel like those four have a more intention of being here,
Mhm.
like in Japan, and kind of holding down the fort. Whereas I feel like Hazuki and Kaguma both have dreams and aspirations to kind of go other places. So I feel like it would be smarter to have BMI 2000, which puts me in an awkward situation if they win. That's the best side quest to go on, Andreas. Food is always the best side quest.
True. So, all right, I'm going to ask you a question. You have BMI 2000 facing off against the Crazy Tiger Girls in your Goddess of Stardom final. Who's your winner?
BMI 2000.
All right. And I have Fukuoka Double Crazy versus Wingori. And I'm go with my heart again. It's Wingori. I see the champions rising up to face the Goddess champions at the Dream Queendom.
Yeah. I look forward to the inner fighting of hate.
Yeah, you're just like let hate reign supreme, and I'm like, no, give it to some good people. No, that's like, I don't mean good as in better in rank, but like good as in the good-hearted people, not the evil people of hate.
Did you not notice though, like my trend among the tournaments, tag
Oh,
tournaments at the tail end of the year here? I want both factions to be fighting each other. I wanted LIJ to be fighting each other. Now I want hate to be fighting each other because let's be honest, who knows each other better than your own faction?
true.
Makes for some great matches.
Yeah, so the rest of the red block came now with Sai Queen, which is Konami and Sai Kamitani with 7 points, along with O2 Line also with 7 points, Azumi and Miyu Masaki. With 6 points, you had Anacon, Suri, and Saki Kashima. You had Tokimeki, Purin a la Mode, Tam Nakano, and Sayaka Kurara. Yes, Tokimeki, Purin a la Mode.
What is, I don't understand what the first thing is, but topped with ice cream?
I guess so. And then you have also with 6 points Peach Rock, which is Mayu Utani and Momokogo, and then sadly in last place with 4 points, it's in Tomoaka Inaba and Rana Yamagi. They do not have a fancy ass name; they're just in Inaba and Yamagi.
I mean, no flips, just kicks, right? It's kind of their motto. Those two girls, their kicks are deadly. Deadly, bud.
They should add some flips in because their kicks obviously aren't working. They're only at 4 points.
We gotta give them credit though. Inaba's still very, very young, and Rana's within her first couple of years of her career. Now, granted, I think she did the same good as Rian, but she's last because they got the same amount of points, didn't they? 4? Or is it 2?
4.
4? Yeah. So like technically won and lost the same amount.
And to Bobby's question, I have not heard, but as far as I know, she's not actually out injured. She just wasn't because Mina left for the States for the time working her program with Mariah. So Xena was just kind of the odd woman out in the tournament in the team. So yeah, I think she'll be back in action in the road to Dream Queendom. So I don't think there's anything that she won't. I feel like you'll see her in the next couple of nights, probably featured again because she is living over in Japan with her boyfriend Daga is living there too. So she is living in Japan, not like permanently, but she has been there more than not. So
She did just post a picture today on her Instagram of her and her gear. So maybe she's either doing some kind of, because they do a lot of their marketing and advertising in their gear. So she might have been doing some of that, or maybe getting ready to come back. So hopefully that's what that means.
and they did have a Comic-Con appearance and I know the girl there was the evidence for Comic-Con appearance that they were wrestling at, that she might have been part of that. Again, as far as I know, she'll be back here right away once we get noted. It's just she hasn't been here because of the tournament as of what it was. So
Yeah. And I think Daga's having a big match coming up soon too. She probably would want to be there for against Ita, I think it is.
we'll talk about that. So one more announcement from Stardom. January 3rd, baby.
What? Let's go. That's going to be
Hi, mate.
awesome.
Hi, mate. Hanako and Micah. This is on just the January 3rd Stardom show. This is after Dream Queendom, but it is part of Wrestle Kingdom Week. Versus Shihiro Hashimoto and you, Team 200 kg, baby.
Yes. Let's freaking go. That's going to be freaking awesome. I love, love watching you. Like, just look at the picture. Look how
Watching me?
happy she is.
I don't know if I'm comfortable.
Not you, but you. Look how happy she is. She's like the movable Tomoaki Hamna. Because Hamna just radiates happiness and positivity when he's in the ring. He's so happy to be there. You is the same way now. When she was teaming with Nane and they were like power passion and they were very mean. You has kind of turned around completely on that. She's so nice now. She's just so smiley and happy and just loves doing what she's doing. And Chihiro is the same way. She clearly loves what she does, and it comes through in her mannerisms and the ring. Usually we see her, hi Nelly. Usually when we see her, she's very aggressive and very on point. Like, remember that match against Shuri? Where they just had that straight out just power match, and like Chihiro is actually like rolling around Shuri like nobody's business.
Or when you and Julia
Yeah,
faced off. That was a great match.
that was a fantastic match.
Millie in the
And
chat.
she
Same, yeah.
is, right? If you
Mhm.
follow her Instagram, I highly recommend it. It's such a joy to watch because she loves her snacks and her treats. And like she'll go on there and just she's so happy. And then her training too, she's just so happy. I love watching her. So this is gonna be off the chain. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be pretty sick, I'd say. Like like off the chain. Like off the chain.
Completely off the chain, off the rails, off the mountain,
It'll be
off
off
everything.
be off the hook, you know? Off the hook.
For the hearing impaired.
Yeah, off the hook. That is a total pull from one of my favorite movies from the early 2000s, the movie Grind, with Tom Green going off the hook.
Yeah, that's not what I'm privy to. Not a Tom Green fan.
It's a skateboard movie from the early 2000s that Tom Green had a little
Okay.
cameo appearance in.
Let's
So
go.
we're gonna chat about a promotion that that Mel has been really into this year, and we have decided over on Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk that we will have a new show coming out over there
Oh yes.
this year. Mel, do you want to give them the name?
We are going to be doing a show. It is going to be about Pro Wrestling Noah, and we are going to be calling it Did You Noah? Because we're funny.
Yeah. Did You Noah will be coming out. The first show we're going to cover will be Noah's New Year, which I have the full card for here.
Excellent.
And we're kicking it off with a battle royal. It is Shuhei. It is a 13-person battle royal. Not all the names have been announced yet. So we're getting Shuhei Taniguchi, Tadasuke, Yuto Kukichi, man, I'm gonna have to get used to these names. Harutoki, then Yu Owada and Daiki Odashima. Man, I'm gonna have to really get used to these names. Versus other people, versus 7 other people. Why it's 13 people? I don't know, but it's 13 people.
And maybe it's a lucky thing because this is happening in December. There's a Friday the 13th in December, and maybe it's
happening
a
in December.
superstitious number for them. I don't know.
It's happening on January 1st.
I know, but like, I don't know. You're asking questions. I'm trying to figure out the bullshit answers.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm excited. I like battle royals. I like battle royals, especially when they're done by like competent people.
Yeah. So, and then the first match on the main card will be for the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. It is Ratel, Hayata, and Yohei defending their tag titles against Amakusa and Junta Miyawaki versus All Rebellions, Alejandro and Kai Fujimura.
I love watching Alejandro wrestle just because he's so good. But then all I'm singing in my head is Lady Gaga the whole time. Alejandro, Alejandro, Alejandro. Yeah, Hayata, one of my favorites. Yeah, you also quite enjoyed him when we saw him. I believe it was the best of was it the Super Junior
Oh,
that
Hayata?
he was in? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When he was a heavyweight champion in Noah he was national open weight champion in Noah,
which is a heavyweight title essentially.
Yeah, national title. It's not an open title. It's a heavyweight title.
Any hoozles. Hayata is freaking amazing. He's so good. He's so calm. He's so chill, but so knowledgeable in there. And then to have the polar opposite in Yohei, who is just like, he's like, what's that? I'm blanking on the movie, but there was like this character that was like, he's like the little sidekicks in typical movies where they're like, the captain is very calm and cool, collected, and then you have the like little guys next to them who are just like Tomatonga, just like spazzy, and you know what I mean? That's how Yohei and Hayata's relationship seems to me, and it works so well. I like it.
Back to the Battle Royal for a second.
Yes.
Saying, could we see any WWE wrestlers in this Battle Royal? And he also saying,
yes,
Eddie Thorpe. No, don't bring Eddie Thorpe. Nobody wants Eddie Thorpe.
No, don't listen to Andre.
Nobody wants
Everybody wants Eddie Thorpe.
Everybody wants Carl Fredericks, not Eddie Thorpe. We want Carl Fredericks back. He needs to get out of WWE.
That is fair. That is actually fair. I concur.
I'm sorry. Eddie Thorpe is an annoying little prick. Carl Fredericks is cool. Carl Fredericks is very cool. Eddie Thorpe, the character, is an annoying little prick.
I can't even say anything because I don't watch the show, so I can't really speak on it. I just know he's cute.
I'll be chatting about it on December 17th. That's for darn sure.
Oh dear. Mm-hmm. All right, well let's continue on in the card.
Yeah, let's jump over to an 8-person tag match. It is Atsushi Kotoge, Go Shiozaki, Hajime Ohara, and Mohamed Ione versus Black Mensorea, Kazuyuki Fujita, Shiju Ishikawa, and Tetsuya Endo. Man, I got through most of those without a mess up. It's just because I know those names. I know most of those names. That's the thing.
See, these ones, I only know a few of them from the shows that I've been watching so far. So yeah, this will be fun. This will be a fun match because there's Fujita in the front there. He's mean.
There's some legends in this. So especially the Black Mensorea, I'm really excited to see him come back.
Yone's gonna be great. And I love the intro. He's so happy and dances. Anyway.
And then we've got a singles match. It is El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Galeno del Mal. I know one of these two.
I've seen both of them. They've been kind of more like teaming together in shows that I've been watching. They look exactly the same. Ooh, that's a little scary. But yeah, you should see these two also standing next to each other, Andre. These guys are massive.
Oh yeah, I
You get
see how
like,
big Inigo is. He's crazy big.
yeah, Galeno is exactly the same. They're like twins. When they wrestle and they wrestle in very similar colored gear, because they tag together, there's sometimes I can't tell the difference
Hmm.
between these two guys. So this is just going to feel like, I think, a Tasmanian devil fight. It's just blah, 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 and just a tornado of just stuff happening.
Oh yeah, it's brother versus brother, so I guess they're brothers. It does say right in the center.
Is
She
that what it
saw better
says?
than we did. She saw better
I'm
than
not
we did.
wearing my.
But like, you may have it us on a bigger screen, Millie, because it's small. I have us in a smaller screen, and that's an even smaller thing for me right now. So, oh, the queen is here. All hail
Is
the
that who's
queen.
messaging me?
All hail the queen. Bow down to the queen. Down to a queen. Hello, Queen
Were
Astra.
you singing a Stardom song there? The Queen's Quest doesn't exist anymore, though.
Oh, I'm bowing down to our queen. I'm just saying bow down to the queen.
Yeah, remember the song is called Bow Down to the Queens.
Millie's watching on her phone, so it's even smaller for her.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm blind. What can I say? I
Yes,
didn't see it.
Bobby is right. Queen Astra. Crown
Anyhow,
on. Which I humbly, please don't ban me from your show, Queen Astrid. I'm so excited to do a show with you again. So please don't ban me from the 17th.
don't say anything stupid.
The Queen is tired. And then we have Keno. This was the announced match versus Omobito. But if you actually look at the graphic, it's him just flipped around as a
I was
shadow.
going to say it's a mirrored image of him.
But Keno showed up at the World Tag League today. Put out a challenge to one Kenta. And this
Yay!
is his actual match for Noah the New Year.
Oh my God, this is going to be great. Yay. All these small screens. This is going to be fantastic. I made a comment on because he showed up. I don't know if you saw. I think I sent it to you, but I don't know how often you check Instagram. Keno also showed up to DDT and challenged a gentleman there. I'd have to look up who it was. I'm seeing him in my head. He looks like a young lion, but he's older and frailer. He
So
showed up
old
and
lion?
no, he's a legend. I had just seen him face, I think, Chris. Oh, why am I forgetting his last name?
Brooks?
Yes, that
Brooks?
one. The sassy, the emo Zack Sabre Jr. And so Keno had showed up, and I laughed because I was like, I love watching Keno on Noah. I love watching him there. His character work is so good. His in-ring work is so good. But anytime he steps out of Noah and goes anywhere else, my desire to see him kicked in the fracking face goes up so much. He showed up at DDT. He starts trashing the guy. I was like, "Oh, you rude. That's an old man. You can't make fun of him. Somebody kick his ass." So, like, I'm excited for that. He shows up anywhere. Like, remember the last time he showed up to New Japan and he got in Naito's face? And I was like, same thing. I was like, "Ooh, I want someone kick him in the face." Now this, I'm like, yes, Kenta's gonna kick him in the face.
Yep.
Actually, I'd be more concerned about that spinning backhand from Kenta than the kick.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Totally
agree with that.
great. So good.
Then we got our GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship match.
Yes.
Daga versus Eita.
Yes.
I'm not super. I haven't watched a lot of Noah lately, so I'm not super familiar with Eita. But I am very familiar with Daga.
Oh,
Give us the rundown.
oh, he is fun. He's like a junior version and a fun version of like a Yano. He does a lot of funny shit, but he is so well educated and so good at what he does that it doesn't come off as straight up comedy. He's been kind of doing this weird little thing where he's been like wearing gear. He's been kind of like trying to move away from himself, if that makes sense. I think he's having some kind of identity crisis where he has his name written on like his knee pad, but then he has like the no sign, like the circle with the arrow through it.
Mhm.
He has that over top of his name. So he's like saying no Ita. Or he like was wearing a mask and people were cheering for him and he's like, no, I'm not Ita, I'm not in. When he got unmasked, he's like, oh my god, you can't see who it's been a very interesting and fun ride with him. But like this match with Daga is going to be insane. These guys are fast. These guys are good. And these guys are both very, very educated in the technical and aerial kind of style. It's going to be off the chisame. Oh, warning. No one's going to know what we're cackling about because there was no context on there.
Then we have it for the GHC National Championship. It is Manabu Soya defending against Masaki Tamiya. Yes, go Masaki Tamiya. Love this
You know
guy.
what's great?
Love Masa. I love
Both
Masa
of
so
these
much.
guys, have you seen any of Manabusaya's stuff?
Yes, I have. He's insane.
It's very, very similar to me in Kitakimiya. Or sorry, in Kitamiya there. So like, this is a big mini mean slapping meat. It's gonna be a big hoss freaking battle. They may as well do sumo. Like,
It'd be interesting, but big meaty man slap meat match. Then we got
yeah.
for the HC Tag Team Championships. It is Naramichi Marufuji teaming up with Takashi Sugiura. They are the champions defending against handsome Jack Morris and X. Is Robbie X going to go to Noah now? No.
Oh no. There's been some kind of story going on where he and a couple other people are kind of they're in their own faction there. Um, Yeah, I have to look a little bit more into it. I think Daga is a part of it, and then there's also somebody else who I saw was a part of it. And the picture that I saw most recently, the individual standing behind Jack Morris was Yoshitatsu.
Oh, God, please don't let it be Yoshitatsu. No.
Yeah, I don't know how he was involved. It was just a picture I saw. But it looks like they are kind of the Bullet Club House of Torture guys, but more hate. Like their shenanigans make sense. They're not obnoxious like House of Torture, but it seems like they are kind of the House of Torture of Noah right now, or like the Bullet Club of Noah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we move on. Semi-main event of the evening is a special singles match. It is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Uka Sasaki. This will be incredible. Yes, Kojima was on MLW yesterday in the Eric Bischoff show.
Yeah. I love Kojima.
But this,
Yeah, sure.
especially after Shinsuke's kind of rebrand in WWE, where he's this like dark samurai thing that he's doing, and he's like,
Really?
it's got coming on with like a samurai helmet on, and he's all like in all black, and it's just like black, like looks like black tars kind of smeared on his face, and he's spitting black mist now, and
Ooh,
great.
cool.
He was on. Didn't you watch Survivor Series?
No.
Oh, okay. He faced LA Knight at Survivor. I thought you watched it for some weird reason.
No,
No,
I
you were.
was actually I
Oh,
was
you were in
watching
Calgary
other
watching.
wrestling.
That's right. You were in Calgary. Never mind. I was literally at your house watching this show, taking care of your dog.
I was gonna say you did the after show here. Here.
And then I did the Sunday morning show there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so anyway, that's cool to know, especially considering like the kind of character that Oka Sasaki is here. Um, he's a lot more happy. He's a lot more giddy. He's more color. So that would be a nice kind of like yin and yang for them. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Oka is also a mixed martial arts guy. He came from a mixed martial arts background. So
Same as
we know that
Puro.
Shinsuke also came from a mixed martial arts background. So we know this is going to be a straight up freaking strong style match. But also, both these guys um, are super duper fast, super duper quick, super good. But also, Oka is very good with those submissions. He can put a submission on you just like Zack Sabre Jr., just suddenly and in the air and on the fly. He's a very, very talented wrestler. I am very excited to see this.
So Bobby's saying he's hoping WWE approve Nakamura to defend the title. I don't, because I want to see Okazaki win, and he won't win the United States title. Where if the title was on the line, it would be Shinsuke's match to win. So no, I don't want to. As much as I love to see that happen, I don't want that to happen because I want Oka to win. So
Same.
and then your main event of the new year. It is Kaito Kiyomiya versus Ozawa. I have no idea who Ozawa is. Oh, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie,
Very
I
dark
don't.
samurai / Ghost of Tsushima / Great Muda now, and I love it. Yes,
Oh,
it's kind of the vibe he's going.
yeah. I
But
like
yeah,
it. I like
who the
it.
heck is Ozawa?
I don't know, but he looks like a crazy version of Ren Narita. And if the picture is any way of how he's going to wrestle, we're in for a great match because we know Kiyomiya is very, very polished. He's very, very by the book. She's very much a grappler's wrestler, a wrestler's wrestler. He's a very traditional guy. He and we also know from this, he doesn't always respond very well to those odd, unique kind of style wrestlers. So like we saw the issues that Gabe Kidd's like bare knuckle style really created for him when he was over in New Japan. We also saw that any kind of interaction between him and Suji can be a little awkward as well. He needs somebody who's a little more on his thing. But that being said, he still has fantastic matches with these people. It's just obvious that he struggles a little bit more with it. So I suspect that they're making a very good decision putting them in with Ozawa because especially if he's going to give Kiyomiya a challenge, that's what it is to be a champion. You got to rise up to these challenges and make them work.
Well, you do, you really do. But that is all the news I have found on the internet this week. So sorry. We'll be back next week recapping, giving you a recap of the World Tag League Finals, talking about the winner of the Goddess Stardom Tag League. And then maybe definitely previewing Strong Style Evolve, which happens next week on Sunday. On the 15th, we'll give you a preview of that and maybe get it final. Maybe be talking about some more maybe get some announced matches for Dream Queendom. We don't know. Because
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah, we'll see what's coming. We'll see what's coming.
That is going to be a pre-recorded episode because we will be
Out
out
and
for
about.
dinner.
Out
Yeah.
for dinner.
The horde is getting together for food and not wrestling. Even though there's wrestling happening that night, we're just not really interested in seeing it.
I'm
Fortunately.
interested. I just rather just go and have some food. But yeah.
Well, I mean, for me, yeah, there's been nothing announced for the show that's bringing me into it. So
Yeah.
there's a lack of interest. Anyway, food is interesting, as Andreas is finding out. Hope you're having a good side quest, Andreas.
Yes. So, I have the wrong tickers open. Damn it. There's tickers I want. Aww. Bobby
There she
Stats.
is.
Being all sweet and stuff. You can find me on the X and Blue Sky at That Canada Guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at That Canada Dude. You can find me on Facebook at Andre Melball Wrestling Talk or on our YouTube page, youtube.com/ at Andre Melball Wrestling Talk, where this coming January you can find the new episode of Did You Know?
Did you know?
Melball designed that all herself. Don't worry.
I did. I get a gold star for that one, don't I?
Yes, you did. You can also find us over in audio form, A Plus Productions. You can check them out on the Facebook page. Join the Facebook page over there and get good chats going on over there. Me and Melball will be on their best and worst of show this year. I got to actually send her that list tonight so she can start
Yes, you
making her
do.
list and checking it twice. Find out who's been naughty and who's been nice because both have to apply to that list. So you can check us out on their year-end show over there. And I know it might be a mixtape coming out soon. Best of Wrestle Kingdom we might have to chat about and talk some the match that lives rent-free in our head and the match that we think is objectively the best over there. So we'll be talking about that a little later. So hopefully there's a mixtape coming out all about that soon leading up to that.
Cool.
On aplusproductions.com to get all the RSS feeds to add us to your podcast catcher of choice. And you can find me right here on the Twitch on this show, and then you'll be able to come see me this coming Wednesday night. I will be back with Ed for the final Marvel Talk MC Rebound proper of the year, as we will be chatting Doctor Strange. So come hang out and chat with us about that movie. I'm very much looking forward to that. It's one of my actually favorites of Phase 3 because it's just such a well done movie. If you don't, I don't like my favorite of Phase 3, not including the top two movies, which is Infinity War and Endgame. Doctor Strange, I think, was such a well done, well told story. So come check that out. And then you can find me Christmas Day right here in a pre-recorded edition of the Marvel Talks MCU Rebound, where we'll be doing a very special edition of the Rebound, as we'll be talking Once Upon a Deadpool, the PG-13 retelling of the Deadpool 2 movie in the style of Princess Bride, with Deadpool reading the story to an adult Fred Savage. And it is insanely funny.
I do remember seeing some of that, yeah.
Thank you, sir. So yeah, you can check that out over there. And actually, you can see me this Sunday. I'll be here making my football picks, chatting sports with my boys, Bobby, Mark, and sadly Ed, as we chat all about football and other sports. You can also find us simulcasted over at Backbreaker Video. Mike simulcasts all of our stuff over there, so check him out, youtube.com/@Backbreaker Video. You can see all his live gaming content at twitch.tv/MikeTheRev and his AEW watch-alongs there, twitch.tv/MikeTheRev. If you want replays of the gaming content, go to youtube.com/@Backbreaker_gaming. Melba, where are you at?
I think you know. If you're wanting to follow a Melball, you can follow her on the X thing at Collins Melball. You can follow her on everything else: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, and Blue Sky at Melball Collins. You can also find me here on our local establishment with this guy on this show, but you can also find me on Monday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time with the natural Astrid Pizarro and the beautiful Auntie Collins, no relation. On the Women's Classic Wrestling Show, where we are watching the Mae Young Classic from 2017 and talking about it. So if you guys have it, check out some of the matches or just want to hear what we thought about it, I'm actually watching the tournament for the first time ever and experiencing all of that for the first time. So come see what I thought about it. And Astrid is actually at some of the Mae Young Classic matches, so check out what she felt and thought about being at the shows. I know, right?
Fancy
That
Astrid.
fancy Astrid. She's so fancy.
She's so fancy. What's that song?
The Iggy Azalea one?
Yeah, but she's
You
so
already
fancy.
know.
She's
I'm
in the fast
lane
lane from LA to Tokyo. Oh, Bobby liking our stuff.
Lord. We're unhinged over here.
Oh,
Where
we
else
don't
can
get
you find me? You can also find me, speaking of Astrid Pizarro, on her YouTube channel, our show, Ladies Wrestling Showcase. When we get our episodes out, we have news. We have to talk about it. There's lots of shit we need to talk about it. We're going to get it.
So do it.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Do it.
Shia LaBeouf. We're going to do it.
Just do it.
Why are we yelling?
That's what Shia LaBeouf does.
What else? If you're wanting to watch any of the wrestling that we talked about today, you can go into the description box below, see all the links there. It's NJPW World.com, Stardom-World.com, and Wrestle-Universe.com. Stardom-World and Wrestle-Universe are both approximately 10 Canadian. Shout out John Spears. And NJPW World.com is more like 10 American. Whoa, I'll take it. Still amazing prices to watch some amazing professional wrestling. Wrestle Universe is going to be what the hell? Why Yoshihashi? At least he's got some get. Just threw me right off. I was going to throw Yoshihashi under the bus, and now I don't even know. Wrestle Universe, you guys, is going to be the best bang for your buck. The Alex, because you get $10 Canadian, 8 different Japanese functions. What the hell am I
Promotion.
trying to say? Company.
Promotions.
What the fuck? Promotions. We'll go with promotions. 8 promotions, including Mari Gold, including Noah, including DDT, Senpai Girls. Go check it out. It's amazing, amazing wrestling. Andre, we need to get off of here. My trusted friend and colleague, do you have anything else to say to the beautiful people?
I just want to say thank y'all so much. If you are listening on A Plus Productions, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you please go and join the Facebook page. If you want to find us in audio form, aplusproductions.com. We have the A Plus Wrestling feed, A Plus Sports feed, and the A Plus Entertainment feed. Add them all to your podcast catcher of choice. If you are watching on the OLE Twitch, thank you so very much. Please give us a follow and be alerted every time we're going live on Twitch. All the great shows that we do. Thank you so very much for joining us. Yes, she does. And then if you do want to support us, you can by hitting the subscribe button and subscribing to us. You can use your Prime subscription. If you get one free Twitch Prime subscription every month with your if you have Amazon Prime. So you can throw us that one if you want. We would really appreciate it. And if you are watching over on the YouTubes, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Don't forget, one of us is. That's this one, not me. I'm not adorable. I am like barely above grotesque. So, so please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below because we love hearing from you. We love talking to you and getting into all the fun little chats we do with you. And don't forget to share us out, tell your friends, family, and weird grotesque people that you know, like myself. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
Grotesque.
That being said, I am your Melball. And over there is Andre. We will see you next time. Mwah.